It is Sunday the 4th of September 2016, and the woman walking away from me just left the Unitarian Church of Montreal, and she did what a certain number of Montreal Unitarians do, is scuffing my chalk slogans. Now, you know, she didn't really erase anything, but you can see the scuff marks. So she was, basically trying to erase this slogan, or symbolically, expressing her displeasure with it, instead of doing the proper thing, which is to deal responsibly with the fact that Unitarians do in fact cover up and deny clergy abuse, including clergy sex abuse, including the worst forms of clergy sex abuse, pedophilia and rape, and so on. In scuffing this slogan and basically saying, she dismisses it, doesn't agree with it, and so on, she's burying her head in the sand and effectively more interested in hiding the problem. She's essentially one of those Unitarians who cover up and deny clergy abuse, because she tries to cover up and deny the legitimacy of this slogan. My camera wasn't running because I had turned it off to cool the sensor after a good half hour running, so I didn't catch her actually scuffing the slogans, but I have video of other members doing exactly that, and nonetheless I thought I would comment on what she had done. And we've actually had a very good protest today, had a few good conversations with passers-by, including a couple of Unitarian Universalists from Florida who were initially seemed to be in considerable denial of the problems, but after speaking with me, I think their eyes have been opened somewhat. Now, what they'll do about that is another question, or if they'll do anything about it is another question, but basically at the end of our conversation, they weren't in a position to deny that A, Unitarian Universalist churches do have a bit of a clergy sexual misconduct problem, and B, that they do try and cover up and hide it. Don't worry, I'll just see your feet.
I'm so sorry.
No, I don't mind. It's all right. So here's someone essentially apologizing for walking over my slogan. Quite the opposite of Montreal Unitarians. This is someone who realizes that in walking over a slogan that they might be partially erasing it, but they're pedestrians. They have a right to walk on the sidewalk. So do Unitarians. But when they go out of their way to scuff my slogans, to try and erase them, to say nothing of actually erasing them with water hoses, well, then those Unitarians are participants in Unitarian cover-up and denial of clergy abuse. And I think on that note, we'll end this clip and keep it reasonably short.